Welcome, Thelma. I'm a councillor at Marlborough District Council. To start the interview, I would like to take the opportunity to thank you for your service to Marlborough and gifting your time to MFR Voice. Before we start on the questions, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Thelma Sowman, and I was born in New Zealand. I was born in Wellington and brought up in Blenheim most of my life. Spent a long time in Australia working, but came back to New Zealand because it's such a beautiful country to be in. My jobs in the past have included managing 5 of our local radio stations here for 19 years, which I thoroughly enjoyed. My husband and I had a company where we produced garlic and exported it around the Pacific. And that was a very interesting exercise. Spent some time in Fiji working over there as well with the garlic within the industry. I've been in the Marlborough District Council for 6 years, 2 terms as a councillor. I am on the Environment Committee and the Economic Finance and Community Committee and several subcommittees within those big committees. I absolutely enjoy it. My husband, previous to me going there, he was the Mayor of Marlborough for 12 years, so I've got a really good understanding of how local bodies work.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing that, Thelma. What made you want to get involved in the council decision making?
First I was mayor, and then we had a 3-year break, and I thought, what am I going to do next? And I thought, I would like to go on the council. I've still got a lot to give to the community, and having a voice on council just helps the district. Not everyone agrees with you all the time and what you've got to say when you're on council. However, it's democracy. People can say what they like. And they do, they come in and have a natter, and if I can help them, I do, whether it's something to do with infrastructure or community, we do our best to help everybody.
What are the best aspects of being a councillor?
Well, I absolutely love people, so I like to help people, and some of my groups that I belong to, I can work with people and put people in touch with people. I'm also on the grants committee, and so that helps a lot of organisations and charities to be able to thrive. And that's council money given to them, which I really enjoy. And I've got the opportunity to listen to different points of view. People like to stop you in the street or in the supermarket and give their point of view, and it's nice to hear. And we can learn a lot from listening to people and make this place a much better place to live. And people are respectful. They want to hear what you've got to say. You can go and have your say and feel quite safe about it. And people feel comfortable coming up and talking to you, which is very important.
Thank you, Thelma. I appreciate you sharing the perspective. Do you feel safe expressing your opinion as a public figure? Now, this one is always the interesting one.
I feel very safe expressing my opinions. Not everybody agrees with me, but nobody gets nasty with me. If I say my opinion, people will give their opinion. I have found that most people are very, very respectful and they'll listen. I've never been threatened, and I've never felt unsafe in all my years as councillor or when I was mayoress to Alistair's mayor. I've found the people in Marlborough and most of New Zealand on the whole very, very friendly and nice to have an opinion, listen to their opinion, but always be respectful, and people are, which is brilliant. Never felt my life is in danger. We're very fortunate in New Zealand. We don't have physical threats. I find talking to people, you can, keep them calm, show them respect, and they'll be happy with that.
Well, that's a great insight. Thank you, Thelma. If someone wanted to get involved in the council decision making, what would you recommend?
Of course, the first thing to do is stand for council. Put your name forward. Get someone to nominate you. And you can help make all the final decisions within council for your province, which is great. That's not always possible. But what you can do is come along to our subcommittee meetings. We have 3 of those, probably within a 6-week period. And the first half hour of these meetings is open to the public. So if you have issues you want to talk about, you can come and talk to us at the council around our table and give us your issues, tell us your problems, or what you want us to do, and we will listen. All you've got to do is ring or email the council office and say you want to come and speak to one of these subcommittee meetings, and they'll book you in. For example, with the chlorination and fluoridation that's happening at the moment, a lot of people are against it. So they come in as a group and individually and tell us their thoughts, and we listen to them and take it in and include it in our conversations within council.
What I will also do is I will actually drop the council website address down the bottom, so just make it easier. If someone wants to stand for council in the future, how would you recommend they get started?
First thing I would suggest you do is talk to the mayor and other councillors. Our doors are always open. You can phone us, email us, catch up, have a cup of coffee with us, and we can talk to you. And you can ask us what's involved, like how much time is involved in the job. And we're really happy to talk to you about that, because the more people that know that there's a position on council that they can actually stand for, the better it is. And come to this, as I said before, come to the subcommittee meetings. You can actually sit in on those. They normally start about 9 o'clock and finish at 12 o'clock. So you can actually sit in there and you can learn what the council do, what the decision-making process is. These meetings are all open to the public.
So, last question. Any tips for first-time voters?
I think the biggest thing for first-time voters is when you get your forms to fill out, don't tick the boxes. I'm sure you've been told this. Don't tick the box. Put a number next to the person you would like to represent you on council. In the Blenheim ward, there's 7 councillors, so you can rank them 1 to 7. In the Awatere Wairau ward, there's 3, and the Sounds ward, there's 3, depending on where you live. So, but you don't have to put the numbers for the whole 7 or the whole 3. If you only want to vote for 1 or 2 people, you can just put 1, 2, and 3, or 4, however many you want to. That's up to you. I think that's really important. But I think the most important thing is that you do vote. Very, very important that you do vote. If you have that opportunity, if you're New Zealand residents, there's no reason why you can't, and you should go and enjoy it, because it is nice to vote, I think. And it sort of gives you a sense of ownership in a way. And just remember, it's your democratic right to vote in New Zealand, and nobody's going to tell you who to vote for or what to vote for. You can do whatever you want to do to vote for whoever you want to. It's good to vote because I think you feel as if you're part of the community too. You know, I put that person in there and they are going to work for me, and if I want to go and talk to them, I can, because I voted for them. You know, take ownership of it. I think that's really important.
Absolutely. Well, that brings us to the end of our questions. So thank you again for your time, Thelma.
It's quite all right.
Any last words of encouragement you would like to leave us with?
Please go out and vote. Take the opportunity. It's your democratic right, so you take that and don't feel threatened by anyone or anything, because nobody's going to hurt you if you vote. It's just something for you to do and be part of our community.
Thank you, Councillor. We appreciate your support.
Right.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.